So we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Casey Leidick. I'm the Benefits Administrator at West Tennessee Healthcare. We also have John Acuna that you saw out front. She's not going to be presenting today, but she is with me on this meeting today. So how many people have seen ELF? Everybody? Okay, I love benefits. Benefits are my favorite. If you haven't seen ELF, that was completely lost on you, but it looks like most everybody has. So 2018 benefits are coming. Annual enrollment is right around the corner, okay? Annual enrollment will begin October 18th, okay? And just like we do every year, the benefits department will be set up over in Medical Founders starting Wednesday, and we will be there all the way through Saturday, okay? So don't forget, if you need any assistance, need any help, want to ask any questions, we will be here on property for those questions. All right, so for 2018, we will still have Aetna as our third-party administrator for our medical plans. All right, so that part is not changing, but I do know what's on everybody's mind, as in what is changing in our medical plans, and that would be premiums, right? All right, and you can see here, the premiums will be increasing, but they are not increasing that much, okay? You can see here in the red these changes. You can see here medical 2018. In the green here we have $1, we have $3, $5. Now, this is not what we're going to be dwelling on a lot today, just because we do have other information to get to. Keep in mind this information will be posted on the intranet. This information will be mailed to you in your home for any changes. So just keep that in mind. You will see this again. You will see this coming down the road if this is something that you want to take a closer look at later. Something that we did want to talk about is there's a lot of confusion surrounding our medical plans. We do have 3 options at West Tennessee Healthcare. Option 1 is our HRA plan, a health reimbursement account. Option 2 is our copay plan, and option 3 is our HSA, our health savings account plan. All right, so that's a lot of letters with these plans. And a lot of people, you know, they don't deal in insurance every day, so they have a lot of questions surrounding these plans. What's the difference? What does this mean? Well, I'm going to kind of break it down just a little bit today. For the HSA, option 3, again, health savings account, it does have the lowest premium at West Tennessee Healthcare, okay? So out of all 3 options, option 3 has the lowest premium. It does have the highest out-of-pocket max. Now, for the HSA, you can contribute your own money to this plan. You can save it for investment in future medical expenses. This is always your money. You can take it with you if you ever leave West Tennessee Healthcare, okay? It does come with a debit card for you to pay for those out-of-pocket medical expenses. Something important to keep in mind is that there are no pharmacy copays with this plan until that deductible is met. It does have the highest deductible out of all 3 of our plans with the lowest premium, okay? So if you or your family are on a high-cost medication or a maintenance medication, you will be responsible for those pharmacy charges 100% out of pocket until that deductible is met. That's just something to think about, okay? And another thing is maternity benefits are not covered until the deductible is met. Now, with our HRA, option 1, this is the most popular plan at West Tennessee Healthcare. Chances are, if you're not sure what plan you're on, your chances are you're on the HRA, okay? The health reimbursement account. This is the plan where West Tennessee Healthcare funds the account. You do not have the opportunity to make any contributions to it. It's completely funded by West Tennessee Healthcare. All right, it does have a higher premium. It is not the highest premium out of all 3 plans, but it does have a higher premium than the HSA. It does have a lower out-of-pocket max, and that account funding is set, again, by West Tennessee Healthcare, depending on your level of coverage, whether it's just you and one other person, or you and family coverage, okay? You'll never see this money. You have no control over this money. This money is automatically filed on your medical plan, okay? You cannot choose when to use the fund. It's automatically contributed to your claims, and then once the HRA is gone, you're responsible for the remainder of the deductible, okay? And this plan does have pharmacy copays associated with it. I just kind of wanted to break that down for a second. Now, what we're really here to talk about today are the 2018 changes for dental and vision. These are the biggest ones. So for 2018, our dental coverage will be offered through Delta Dental, okay? Now, along with that, we have 2 plan options. We have a low option and a high option, okay, that you can choose to go into. Option 1, you can see here it's going to be split out, option 1, option 2. Now again, you will be receiving this information in the mail and it will be posted online. This will not be the only opportunity that you get to see this. So just keep in mind, you will be seeing this again later, okay? So you can see here, option 1, broken down like this, and then option 2, the high plan over here. But a big thing that we wanted to talk about with this one is orthodontics, okay? So on our dental plan for 2018, if you or your children need orthodontic coverage, what plan are you going to want to enroll in? The high plan, okay? So just keep that in mind. We also do have some other benefits that we have not had in the past, so that may be something that you would want to take a peek at, go over with your family whenever you do receive this information in the mail, okay? So what's this going to cost me? A big thing about the dental coverage is if you take the low option, it is actually cheaper than what you're paying now, all right? Everybody loves cheaper, all right? So if you do want to purchase those additional benefits in the higher plan, you do have a richer benefit package. It will cost you a little bit more, but just be aware of these premium changes for 2018. All right, so vision coverage for 2018 will be through iMed, all right? And again, just like the dental, we're going to have 2 plan options, a low option and a high option, where you can choose to purchase additional coverage for a richer benefit, okay? Now, that being said, for annual enrollment, we are going to ask that you physically enroll in either the low option or high option for dental and vision if you want this coverage. If you don't and you just let it roll over, you will be automatically enrolled into the lowest option plan, okay? Just keep that in mind. So if the high option is something that you're wanting to go to, you will need to physically enroll in it, okay? So the vision, what's this going to cost me? All right, so again, single employee plus 1 family coverage, just like it is now. Option 1, the low option over here, and then option 2, the high option. And again, this will be, posted out on the intranet at a later date. But option 1, the low option, again, lower than what we're paying now. So they do have several benefits online. They have their own portals that you can go into. There are several vision discounts that iMed does offer. I know that they offer a discount with contactsdirect.com. And if you do purchase the high option, you get frames or contacts every year instead of every other year. So that's another benefit that you do have access to. So starting January 1, we will be a part of their network plan. Until that time, we're not enrolled in Delta Dental or iMed, okay? So if you're curious about if your dentist is in network or if your optometrist in network, just give them a call. They're going to know if they're in the Delta Dental network or if they take iMed. Just give them a call, ask them. But come January 1, we will have access to their portals. We can go online, look at those available doctors in our area and see what coverage we do have as far as that goes. But if you have any questions, just call them directly. Our pharmacy benefit is not changing. That will still be through Navitus, and the cheaper option is still going to be getting your prescriptions filled through the West Tennessee Healthcare Pharmacy. So figuring out the right plan. Okay, so a lot of people do come sign up for their benefits and they say, what do you recommend? What should I do? And unfortunately, I cannot recommend a benefit plan for you, okay? You're going to need to look through your options, kind of see what's coming down. Do you have any surgeries coming up this year? Are you planning on starting a family? Do you need maternity benefits? What kind of prescriptions do you and your family take on a regular basis? Those kinds of options. Go ahead, kind of plan it out, look and see what you might have, look at the different medical options that we offer, and kind of think about it a little bit more. So doctor's visits, specialists that you might see, ER trips, surgeries, different procedures, prescriptions, maternity benefits. These are all things that you would want to consider whenever looking at a plan. Well, how much can I afford each pay period for our medical plans? What kind of deductible do I need to have? I've been on this plan every year in the past, but maybe this year I need to switch to this plan with what's going on in our family. those are different things to think about. So another benefit, oopsies. Sorry about that. Another benefit that we do have coming out this year is our Ask Alex tool, okay? Ask Alex is going to be an online questionnaire generator, and it is going to be your personal benefits counselor, okay? Alex is an option that we have to go in, plug in our personal information, and Alex is going to recommend a benefit plan for you. That's pretty phenomenal. We've never had anything like this in the past. We've never had anything that we can plug in our personal information and recommend a plan for us. It's going to ask you about your annual salary. It's going to ask you about your family's prescriptions. It's going to ask you how many times do you anticipate going to the doctor? Do you have any upcoming surgeries this year? It's very, very detailed. Now, again, this is only a recommendation. You do not have to follow Alex's recommendation. But a fantastic thing about Alex is that it kind of breaks it down in terms that are easy to understand. Smart, funny benefits expert who explains your benefit options and helps you choose what's best for you and your family. This is a screenshot from Alex. Now, anything that you enter on Alex is completely anonymous. It will not be recorded. It will not save any of that information in there. And whatever information you do plug in that Alex records and can be sent back to you based on the plan recommendation, all that can be printed off. So this will come live here in a few weeks. You can go ahead, be playing with Alex, and kind of see what he does recommend for annual enrollment, okay? So this one right here, not counting preventative checkups, how many times will you see your primary care doctor? You can type in a number and submit it. This is just an example of the questions that Alex will ask you. And then it will recommend a plan. Based on the criteria that we entered in this scenario here, it recommended option 3, the high deductible health plan with a health savings account, okay? All of West Tennessee Healthcare's plan information, premium information is coded and recorded in Alex to help recommend a plan for you. This benefit is 100% for us to use however we choose, in that you can go in, make this scenario, see what Alex recommends. Maybe you want to do a different scenario where you have somebody that's accident prone and breaks a leg 3 times a year. You record that information and Alex can also recommend a plan in that way. So it is personalized to you. It is fun to use. It is confidential. This is Alex's link. You can go ahead and go to this link if you choose, but just be aware that Alex is not live yet. If you do go ahead and go, it'll say Alex is still getting dressed. It'll play you some harmonica music, but he's not live yet, okay? We will be sending out those updates whenever everything does get posted and whenever Alex is live so that you can go ahead and be utilizing this tool. Now, HR is going paperless for the tobacco and spousal surcharge forms, okay? So, thank you, Jesus. All right, so no one else is excited about that but me. I love that this is going paperless, okay? Don't forget to fill out the tobacco and spousal surcharge forms just like you do every year. They will just be electronic this year, okay? So now keep in mind, there won't be an actual paper form in front of you to fill out, so it could be easy to forget, but this will be emailed to you. It'll kind of be in like a SurveyMonkey format that you do still have to go ahead and complete. So a few weeks ago, your director should have notified you to go in, make sure your address was up to date, your dependent information was up to date, because I will be sending you letters to your home if this is not completed and does need to be completed, okay? So just keep that in mind. This information will be coming to you electronically this year, okay? Now, I said that annual enrollment begins on October 18th. It does end on November 11th, okay? So you have that entire time to come, make changes, ask questions, make your enrollments effective January 1, 2018, okay? Any questions so far? Again, anything that I talked about today will be posted on the intranet, will be coming out again later. We will be sending this information to you. Last year, we sent out your benefit summary sheets and kind of like a 3-4 pager of what's changing. That will be the same for this year. Okay, you can go ahead, look at those dental and vision options and see what works best for you and your family. All right, if there are no questions, you guys are free to go. Thank you for your time. We can just stare at each other. That's fine too. Thank you.
Plan cover flu shots for spouses and children? I know it probably covers it for children. Does it cover it for spouses? Flu shot. There is a preventative care flyer out posted on the intranet, and I want to say influenza